The Triple Alliance is a military alliance formed in 1882 between Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. It was created to provide mutual support and protection in case of an attack from other European countries in World War I. They became known as the Central Powers, which included countries like France, Russia, Britain. Yeah, if I geniusly go, this guy could be France, this guy could be Russia, and this guy, you can be, what was the other country? Britain. You are the Allied powers. Okay, good so far. There are 3 of you here. Italy, Austria-Hungary, and Germany. Yeah, you can have a smiley face, Germany. And these guys, if these guys are the Allied powers, these guys are obviously the Central Powers. What happened because of this alliance that was formed between the Central Powers is that you kind of just had France and Russia, who obviously are friends, but these 3 other countries that also like each other. So they kind of just like formed this blockade type thing, which means they weren't probably able to send things like military equipment or other resources to each other. They were unable to support each other because the Triple Alliance kind of went, ha ha ha. So, our situation is we've got these 3 countries that have kind of just been like, hey, let's support each other. So, what do the other 3 countries that we've talked about do? Oh my god, Shalom! Do these 3 countries also make some alliance? Which means that there are these 3 countries in one and 3 countries in another alliance, and so there's this everlasting hate that these 6 countries have for each other, creating tension, which means war's coming! No way! Yeah. Now, the arms race was kind of this competition between countries, where it's just them trying to have the best military forces. They would burn money on weapons, tanks, planes, you name it. And over time, as these forces grew stronger and stronger, of course, tensions will have been building. And if there are escalations in tensions, countries won't really be afraid to fight because they'll have militaries that can. So you shouldn't really not expect war at this rate. The Moroccan Crisis was a series of diplomatic, look here Shalom, I know you don't remember, and political incidents in 1905 and 1911. Germany challenged France's influence over Morocco, and there was a risk of war, which was eventually solved through a series of international conferences. This crisis highlighted the growing tensions between Europe powers and the risk of conflict. The Balkan Crisis was a series of events in the Balkan region in 1912 to 1913, involving several wars between different countries. These wars were sparked by ethnic tensions and a desire for independence, which led to the formation of new countries and the redrawing of national borders. The crisis also highlighted the growing tensions between the major European powers and the risk of conflict, as different countries took sides and got involved in the region. And with these crises increasing tensions, of course, expect a war coming. You! Yeah, you, man. Ask me a question. I thought you'd ask that. Now go away. To be truthfully honest, there's quite a clear pattern, especially with the crises, which is why we're talking about them in relation to how they started World War I. Both the Balkan Crisis and the Moroccan Crisis were just many alliances, rivalries, and nationalistic, if that's a word, ambitions that created a highly volatile and unstable international system. The assassination of Franz Ferdinand in 1914 was the spark that ignited it all, but obviously the growing intentions from all these events was why the spark lit such a big flame.